So now we kind of know some of the words. And I know there are some people in here who know a lot of people in here who know the words anyway. But we're going to access the client. When you first encounter the Evergreen, Indiana client, you are on a machine that has never had it on there before. You're going to see this. It's going to ask you for a username and password, something that will be assigned to you by a supervisor generally, and it will allow you to get in and do the work. We're not going to get into the registration of workstations and things like that. But I want to say to you that if you see a sign-in screen that looks like this, where you have two fields, a username and password, the next thing that you need to do is you need to find the person or one of the persons within your organization, depending who can set up your workstation. Because you're going to put in the username and password that you've been assigned, and you will then see this screen. And there's nothing here that you can do. It needs to be somebody that has a local administration permission level. And so then they will come and they will register that workstation, and then you will go back to the login screen. If your login screen looks like this, you should be able to access the client, where you have a username, password, and then a workstation. One thing to notice here is that in that field, the workstation field, that there is a drop-down arrow at the far right. If there have been multiple workstations that are registered at the computer terminal that you're using, you can drop down that list and select from them, depending on what the workflows and expectations are for your role and your library. And then click Sign In.